Hello there, welcome to CrystalSolutions. This is an introductory tutorial which is following the Quick Start, and you can access the Quick Start from scripts here at the top. Click on Quick Start and you get an ABC. Quick Start A is adding a new record. Quick Start B looks at putting in the accounts, how the patient paid. And C looks at finding a record and modifying that find. Okay, let's go back. Here we have the main database. There's 16 in this database we're using in this example, and you can see the patient's names on these cards, and you can flick through them like this with this Rolodex here on the side. If you can't see this menu, if you click this little icon here, it'll bring it up. Okay, so we click it again, it should show. There we go. Or you can go through the records first and last with these buttons here. Now, to add a new record, you click Add, and we've now got 17. Let's put in a person's name. Sid Red. To add the phone, just click this little grey button here. This puts your local codes, local to your practice in. It just makes putting the information in much quicker. All right. To edit this, you just click in the box and choose Edit, and then put your local codes in here. Okay, and that's the same for all these boxes, these drop-down menus. For example, here the condition. Mr. Red had a shoulder problem. But if you want to edit this and put in your own conditions or change some of these or the position of them, you can just cut and paste and type in there and then choose them. Now here, to choose that, you've got to click outside like that, and then you can click in again, and you can choose the condition that you want. Okay, if I click this little arrow down here, I've got the date and the practitioner who saw this patient. All right, so I can put in the address. If I've seen them before and I wanted to show an improvement, I can click this little arrow there, change that from 20 to 20%. So there you can see a 20% improvement on this date. You can cut and paste this, so you've in this area here, and you can put any information. I tend to put silly things like just to remind me about the patients. You know, they breed dogs, for example. That way, if I can't remember the patient's name, I can put a find later and just put dogs in here and find this patient. And we'll have a look at that a little later. Okay, so we've got this new patient, Sid Red, and he paid us by check. So let's put that money in. Click Accounts. 3 steps. Payment method, there's Sid's details. He paid by check and paid £30. And then you have to click this store, and that changes this ID to a number from -1. So it changes from pending to invoiced. Okay, so see all the accounts, you just click that and you've got all the accounts there. Okay. To find a record, click Find. Clears all the fields, and then we can put in information here. Now this is predictive text, you can see. So brown, let's see. There's 2. It's found 2. Let's have a look. Sid and Anne. Let's have a look at Anne. Okay. She's come today. Let's see. And she's improved. I'll put that in. And the accounts, click there. And she paid by cash. There. So I've put 2 patients' details in and the amount they paid. And I've got that information done quickly, and I can do that at the end of the day with the patients that I've seen. If we click back at patients here, this database of 17 patients, actually there's only 2 now, look. So we want to show the whole database, click this green button, show all. Okay. Now if you can't remember this, see the tooltips showing up here. If you just let the mouse dwell a little over an area, it will usually have a tooltip here, shows all records. Okay, and then it goes. Now, to find a record, you click Find and it clears the fields. If you want to modify the find, let's say we want to find male. So we're going to find all the males in the database. There are 7. Okay, let's list them through. There they are. If we want to find the males with neck problems, if you modify the find, we're in found mode here. It's got found 7. Click modify. Let's choose neck, for example, and click find. So now we're finding all the males with neck problems, and there are 3. And there they are. And then I can go to their case histories and get the details. So if I'm doing some audit or follow-up on neck problems and the results that I'm getting or not getting, then I would, this is the way I would do it. And then I refer to the detailed notes in the written case histories. But you can add a lot of information in this program quickly. If we look at the last record we put in, now what's the last record we put in? Was it Sid Brown? No, we're in this found mode, so we've got to click show all. All right, now we're in the total database of 17. Click the last one, and it was Mr. Red. Now if we want to put more information about Mr. Red, we can go to page 2. I can click 2 there, or I can click this patients button at the top and it goes to 2. Okay, this is a little thing that comes up to let me know that a program's trying to connect to the internet. I'll allow it, and what it's doing is it's allowing the this web page to load up in here. If you want to see that in a browser, just click View. And where these are useful is, for example, here where the question mark is, if you click that, the latest help file will appear in this box here. And given a minute, it's taking a little while today because we're actually recording. Right, it says can't find host. Not good. Let's see. Anyway, here we put GPs and other therapists, and we can put where this patient's been referred from, the GP, their GP, other therapists they've seen. We click that little arrow there, it goes in there. Now there's a lot of information here. We can have a look at the past medical, we can put examinations, motion, emotion and movement. There are just ways of getting in information quickly. We can just put these words in, they're snapshot words, but they give us an idea of the patient, what's going on in their lives. And you can change this, say recently divorced, for example. So you know that there's a lot going on in their lives, most of us, but there you go. This gives you an idea, and you can just add this mosaic snapshot. Similarly here with the tests, structural, you can choose straight leg, raising positive, you can put some information, and you can add your own by choosing the edit list again. Put something else about pulse if you want to record that. A protected abdomen, you might want to put some information. And you look at this for Mr. Red and you've got an idea. If you click this little arrow there, it'll write it on there for you. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop this initial look at the program. But if we go back to page 1, you've learned how to add a new record, how to find a new record. You've had a look at the accounts. You can view the accounts. There's the total view of them. You can do a quick summary if you click summary there. With your primary account here for the month of August, you can do a total, and there's the latest total. Clear those. We want to see the total of the total income. There it is. I'll do more. I'll do a second of these videos, and if they're any use to you all, give me some feedback. Many thanks. Bye bye.